Hello everyone, someone help me here, and today I'm going to be seeing how many games it takes me to get my rapid rating right here to 1200. Today not today, 2 months ago, I had actually recorded and played my first game on this account, and then I noticed after the fact that there was no audio, so that was nice. Anyway, I was originally 400 elo, and then I gained 104 points off of that game alone. So that's nice. Yeah. I still want to look at that game because it has a little bit of instructional value. So, yeah, let's get into it. And instructional value is generally the point of the series. Okay, so for this series, I'm going to assume that all viewers already know how all these pieces move, and that they also know all their coordinates. So, like, if you're not sure what I mean by coordinates, each column, we call them files, they each have a letter associated with them. So, like, the first column, it's the A file, and the last column is the H file. And each row has a number associated with it, 1 through 8. And if I were to flip the board, the first column for black would be the 8th rank. So, for example, this square right here, it's on the D column and the 5th row, so this square's name is D5. I'm going to assume that everyone knows what I'm talking about, but for those of you who are not, I will try to draw arrows and highlight squares when I'm talking about a move. So, like, if I was saying, okay, I played E4, I'm going to do this. And of course, if I say knight F3, I would do this. Anyway, yeah. We'll look at this game now. Alright, so generally, you want to get your knights and bishops and knights out. So E4 is a pretty good way to get this bishop out. E4 is generally a good move. E4 responds with E5, and I play knight F3, attacking this pawn right here. So he responds by attacking my pawn. And I decide, okay, I'm gonna take this, and if he takes, I'm going to put my queen and align it with this king. And if he's not careful, say, like, if he moves this knight out of the way, he did not do this in the game, I set up something called a discovery. Now, with a discovery, it's like when a rook, bishop, or queen would see a very valuable piece, but you have one of your own allied pieces in the way. So, like, my queen is aligned with this king, but this knight is in the way. So if I move this knight, it's check, because that exposes his king to my queen. So I can move anywhere with this knight, and it's check, even though the knight's not actually checking it, the queen is. So yeah, I decided to set up that. He sees the threat to his knight, and he defends it. I'm like, okay. I want this knight to move out of the way so I can set up this discovery with my own knight, and he didn't let me, so I'm going to force him. And I attack it with a pawn. He doesn't want the knight to be taken with a pawn, because the knight, he's not excited about this trade, obviously. So he moves his knight out of the way. And I see, okay, I see a good discovery, but I see an even better one. This is a pretty good discovery. This is a pretty good move, but it's not best. Pause your videos if you want, and try to see which discovery is the best. Okay, if you still want to figure it out, keep it paused. Alright, so obviously if I check here and he blocks, I win the rook, and that's pretty good. It's a pretty hefty material advantage, but I see an even better move. There's a quote from Emmanuel Lasker and he once said, "When you see a good move, look for a better one." And there is indeed a better one. There is a higher target. And, okay. Yeah, he tried to block, and I took it anyway. And, yeah, that was the game. He surrendered. So, pretty nice win. Yeah. I think I'm going to play my second game on this account, and yeah, I'll try my best to commentate and not just sit here and have y'all be in 20 minutes of silence. So yeah, hopefully I don't have to re-record this again. Hopefully my audio is on. I guess I'll find out at the end. Won't I? Yeah. Excuse me. Okay. Hope this guy doesn't actually abort me. That'd be unfortunate. I mean, I wouldn't be unfortunate, it'd just be annoying, because I could just start a new game. Huh. Okay, that's annoying. Huh. Okay. Sure. Okay, hopefully this guy actually gets to play the game. Oh no. Hit 2, that'd be annoying. Please don't give me 2. Okay. Okay, so he's trying to get his bishop out. He's trying to open the line, so I'll do the same. Controlling the center is pretty important. So that's why we like to put pawns here. Okay, so he put another pawn in the center. I think I'll take this. And taking would be questionable. It's a move, but it's probably for beginners. It's probably for beginners. His second move is dubious, because he doesn't have a convenient way to take this. This is possible, I guess. The reason he doesn't want to take with the queen is I can gain time with this knight, and he has to spend time moving his queen away when he should be developing knights and bishops first. I don't know what I do. I guess I go here, or I can turn this pawn. Play knight f6. That's a possibility. I guess I'll go here. Keep it straight. Okay, so this pawn has 2 attackers. It has 1 defender. So if he took this, his knight would not be here anymore. It'd be here. I would take his knight, and he'd recapture my knight with the queen. I don't think I want that, because that speeds up his development, and I can't gain time off of this queen anymore since I don't have a knight here to attack it, because I traded off. So instead, I will continue developing. Yeah. So if you spend moves like this, you don't want to trade for your trade. You don't want to spend a move to trade, because that just, any time you spent with that piece is wasted, more or less. Yeah, okay. So he spent 3 moves with his knight to lose it, and I used 1 move with my knight. And also, when I take this, it opens up my bishop. If I do take this way. I'm probably gonna take this way though. I'm not sure. Which way do we take? This is... I'd be funny if I misclicked here. I think the reason he wants to take this is he wants to double my pawns. Doubled pawns are when you have two pawns on the same file or column. And doubled pawns are generally bad. But he wasted time, so it's fine. I think... not sure. I don't want to spend too much time, I'll just take this. He could... this opens up my bishop, but this allows him to trade queens and strip me of my right of castling, but I think that's okay. Okay. There is a point to be made that I should capture here, because it saves my right to castle, and I capture towards the center, which is where I want to go. I'm preparing this break. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, so... this is attacked once, and this is defended once, so I cannot capture this. What I can do, though, is pin his knight to the king. Yeah, I can... okay. So... now his knight is not actually guarding this pawn, because his knight is busy blocking my bishop. This is called a pin, right here. Is when a bishop, rook, or queen is aligned with a valuable piece, but there is a weaker piece in front of it. That weaker piece cannot move, or else it will expose the higher piece behind it. And this is a special pin called the absolute pin. It's when a piece is pinned to the king. So basically this knight cannot move without putting his king into check, which would be illegal, ending your turn with your king in check. So if I were to take this, he would not be able to take back, because I guess king. So he decided to break my pin, which is a fair play. I think I will move my king up. I want to be able to develop my bishop, and then connect my rooks. Oftentimes I like to clear my back row, or like have my king. I want my rooks to be able to see each other, because they can protect each other. When they control columns, they're much more powerful. I just generally like them to be connected. So yeah, that's my plan. Now my rooks are connected. And I'll probably put them here and here, and I'll tuck my king away. My king isn't no threat at all, because he traded the queens. Even though I can't castle, it's in the center of the board, that's fine. Okay, so he's trying to align my king. He'll align his rook with my king. That's fine, because he has a pawn in the way. Well, maybe his plan is like e5 to... okay. I probably need to save my bishop. I can protect it like this. I guess I can post commentary, not post game commentary, I can explain why I spent a move on the side of the board protecting my bishop. Okay, so no, this guy's pretty good. He knows his plan is to gain space. Okay. He wants to play a 5 to force my bishop off of this pretty good square. Oh wait, I think his plan. No. There's a reason I can't take this, but we'll deal with that later. Okay. So put my rook here. I'll just tuck my bishop away. That's fine. I probably should have put this rook first, so I can go back here and not block my rook. That's fine. He's probably gonna play here. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good win ratio. It's respectable. Okay. So he's threatening my bishop, so I probably moved away. This is actually tough. Yeah. Okay. Right. This is a tough position. Oh, he spent like 15 seconds every move. That's pretty consistent. Huh. Fascinating. Anyway, okay, probably just put my king here and I'm good to go. Probably this is an outpost. An outpost is a square that cannot be attacked by a pawn ever in the future. So the only pawns that could possibly attack the square are here and here, but he doesn't have pawns there anymore. Oh, am I gonna get wrecked by? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end up being a very good instructional video, but that's okay. That's okay, isn't it? Okay. Alright. So, my knight, I don't want to put my knight on the edge of the board, because knights, there's a quote that goes, knights on the rim are dim, and indeed the knight on the rim would be pretty dim, because it would see this, which is guarded, it would see this, which is backed, it can't go back here, because the pawn hits, so these squares would be controlled, and back here is illegal, so if I were to put my knight here, he would be able to trap it. So I don't want that. That probably means no. I could go here, and I'd see a few squares. I'm not sure. Or I could go here, and even though I lose a pawn, because he has 2 attackers and 1 defender, so I'd eventually lose all my pieces controlling the square. I could play this, but to attack the remaining piece. But if this was I go here, takes, on here, he could back this. I'm not sure. I'll go here. This is probably a really bad decision. I'm probably gonna lose the game off of this, but it's okay. It's just for fun. Oh wow, he doesn't even. He just ignores it. Okay. Interesting. I guess I could take this. And he takes back, and I take with the bishop and started by Maruk. So yeah, I'll go for it. Huh. Weird. Okay. Probably not playing a cheater. I might though. That e6 move is weird. I took with the bishop there and not the rook, because the bishop would guard the square to add a second defender, and the rook would not. Okay, so I have a few options. If I move my knight back, I'd add a second attacker to my bishop, which only has one defender, which means I would lose my bishop, and that's not good. I can run with my king. I have two options if I want to run. Here, I walk straight into his pin, which means my bishop does not guard this anymore, meaning he has two attackers to my one defender again, because this is not my second defender anymore. Or I can go here. Okay, so what happens if I go here? Does he have some insane tactic? Okay, so if I go here and he takes this, I can take back. The knight takes my knight. I take here, and then he pins my rook to my king. I can guard my rook. That, have to go for it, I think. I'm sorry if no one knows what I'm talking about. I'll probably just go over this later after the game. So yeah. Alright. I expect rook takes bishop, probably. Because otherwise this is absolutely pointless. Right? Yeah, okay. Could be cheater. He has to take this, that's the only option. Right? Yeah. Okay. Why is he spending 15 seconds to take this pawn? Okay. Okay, that's fascinating. Okay. I think I... Okay, whatever. Yep. That's very instructional. He can take this rook right here, but he has no reason to. My rook can't move. It's not going to go anywhere. So he just takes my pawn instead. He just takes this, which can escape if I gotta move, or I guess I'd play here. Yeah, he takes the material that might escape next move, but he doesn't take this, which cannot escape. So yeah. I'm getting outplayed here. That's fine. Okay. Guess here. Save the pawn. He might even go back and just not take the rook. That'd be funny. Like he just asserts his dominance that like, okay, this bishop is better than your rook. This can move and that can't. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, I sure can't move. Wow. Okay. Guess I'm not sure. Not sure how I want to handle this. I'm losing. So oh, I can't move this rook, I can't move my king. He cut them all off, I'm down a pawn. Okay, that's gonna be tough. Okay. I guess I can, like, No, what I want to do is like put my bishop here to block the rook, so I can actually move my king. Because in the end game, you want to move your king up. Well, his plan is to move his king up here, force my bishop out of the way, then march his king up to here and take these pawns. And I want to be able to have like my king accessible and active, but currently it's being cut off, so I want to block the cut. Oh, whoops, that's a polygon arrow. Here. Well, if I go here, I have to worry about like his rook coming here, and if I block, he like brings his rook right there and cuts my king off here laterally. Okay, that's tough. If I go here, when rook goes there, I can check and then bring my king up, and then if he brings his rook down, I can block. Sure. This is tough. I'm gonna put his rook here. Or not. Putting his rook here is not a blunder, even though I would, in theory, have two attackers. There was one defender. Because this is... The rook here, if this rook takes, would then also see this. But the problem is, the first rook can't even take on this bend. Wow, this is terrible. Okay, I guess I'll block the cut. I'll go up here. Imagine this is losing. I'll try to defend. Defend my position. I can take my rook whenever he likes. I can't stop him. Okay, I need to defend my rook. Okay, I see what's happening. Now I can never move my king again, because it has to defend the rook. And if I go here, I block my yard of the rook. Ha 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 ha, okay. This is terrible. Okay, I guess I'm going up here with my king. And then, oh wait, now if I go here, then he's gonna check me off. Okay. Guess I should have gone up. I don't know, this is tough. Now he just cuts me off directly, that's... okay. If I go here, then he takes, I'll take, and then we trade everything, and then I'm a king and pawn ending, I'm just down a pawn, and that's just a loss right then and there. Okay, that's tough. When and don't give checks. I don't know. Okay, that was not... Okay, when in doubt give checks is not good advice, but what am I supposed to do? I can't move, so it's hard to come up with a plan. But I don't want to trade bishops. Maybe I'm forced to trade bishops, because what else do I do? I can never move my king. This is terrible. Yeah, sure. I'll lose this game if... That decision's gonna lose me the game, well, that's fine. He's gonna take this. After spending 15 seconds. But, you know. Or 20. He's been spending 15, now he's spending 20. Okay, now he's gonna take the rook first. Now he's gonna take one of my rook or bishop. Gonna take one of the two. Doesn't matter which. Either wins. I'm just got dominated by this entire game. This sad rook. Yeah, okay. Now he's gonna spend 15 seconds to trade this bishop. Alright. I'm ready. Yeah, I think I take with the king. And I guess I can show you, it's instructional value how this constellation is going to beat, how these 3 pawns are going to beat by 2. I guess. Okay. I don't know where I might want my king. I'd probably here, so I can go both ways. I don't think it matters much. Okay. Alright, should I try to defend and see how he breaks me apart? No. Sure, I think I will see. No, I'll race. I imagine I'll lose the race by 1,000 miles, but that's okay. Because his pawns are advanced and mine are not. Okay. Sure. I don't know. This is losing. Doesn't matter much. So I'll take this way. I'll take these. And he's gonna promote one of these pawns, and I guess I lose. Okay. Right? Okay. This is very instructive. He takes with this pawn, so if he were to take with this, I might be able to stop him. But yeah, there's no hope. This is too far off. He wants to take away from my king, so I can't get back in time. Okay, and he's gonna save this pawn. I imagine he doesn't save his pawn now. Imagine. I don't know. Yeah, he does not. Okay, we'll take. Alright, he's gonna take this. And he's gonna promote before I do. What's there to think about? Just take or advance, right? Fine. Okay. Probably want to advance my pawns together. I think it's losing either way, but I'm not sure actually. Maybe should be losing either way, but is it better to advance them both together? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because, yeah. Okay. He's gonna for a minute. Right? Yeah. Okay, so if this game was actually closer, if like my pawn was closer, and like this advice would actually matter, I probably want to go here. Or here. Or, I don't know. Right here. I want to stop his queen from sitting in front of my pawn. Because then that's just, I just lose. Well, I lose anyway, but that's besides the point. Basically, if his queen sits in front of my pawn, I can never win. Because my pawn can never advance, ever. Because I can never force his queen away from my pawn. Because all I have is a king. And he just walks his king over and I can't stop him. Okay, I guess I go here. So advance my pawn. Still controlling the square. Okay. Guess it's gonna be instructional how this opponent's gonna beat me. Because he will. This king is too close to me, so he's gonna win. He's gonna checkmate me, because he's gonna walk his king too close, and I got mated. Right. I still want to control the square in front of my pawn, so it doesn't put a piece in front of it. He's gonna check. Okay, so this is instructive. He doesn't want my pawn to promote, so right here he pinned it to my king. Right? So I can't promote it. So I stepped out of the pin, and now he forces my king in front of my pawn. So again, I cannot promote it. Now he's gonna walk it. Now he's gonna spend this free move, walking his king closer. And yeah, he just inches his king closer until it's close enough that I lose. Okay. So if I go here, that's checkmate. And if I go here, he takes it, and that doesn't help me. Tough game. Okay. Okay. That's rough. Cause I'll go here. I'll play the move that doesn't get me checkmated instantly. So. I'll watch. He won't even take this. He'll go here, forcing me to play here. Okay, fine. Yeah, he got me. Alright, that's checkmate. Right there. What are you waiting for? Checkmate, right? Alright, good game. That was a tough one. Alright. What do I think about that game? Well, okay, you played pretty well here. Taking this, and I guess I should have taken this way, but whatever. I mean, it's still, I don't lose immediately after this, but I don't know. I'm not sure what went wrong actually. I guess, yeah, allowing him to take the space was bad. What do I do there? I guess taking this way was bad. I don't know. I'm really not sure. I guess he just. did something wrong here, definitely, because here I'm destined to lose because of this here. So I was talking about what I was talking about something, and okay. I guess another instructional point here. Yeah. I can talk about a tactic called removing the guard. So this pawn currently has one defender and one attacker. So one tactic you can pull off in your games is simply remove the defender. Very, very, very direct. Just if the piece is being defended, remove the defender. Just take away the defender. Easy. I rejected this because, well, he takes my bishop, and if I take this, that exposes this pawn right here. And basically, I traded a bishop and a pawn, because I lose this bishop here and I lose this pawn here, for this knight and this pawn. Which is, it's okay, it's not great. I just didn't like it. I don't actually win a pawn, so I decided not to go for it. Losing a bishop for a knight, it's a more high-level thing. That's generally not a good trade, even though they're both assigned to the value of arbitrary value of 3. Usually, this is usually worth more than 3 in higher level play, but you know, for now we'll just say it's an even trade, and I just didn't decide to go. I decided not to go for it. I thought this was fine because I thought that he's gonna play. Okay. Shoot. Oh, where's the analysis board? Oh, whoops. Oh my goodness. Please excuse my. This is okay. Okay, that was okay. So I thought he wanted to play at some point here. Well, I guess if let's say I make a random move, he goes here. This is defended now, and then he can do a discovered check, which I pulled off in my last game, where I had a queen here, I had my knight here, and I played knight c6, attack this king and attack this queen. He can do this, and this is a check, and my bishop hangs. And it's crucial that he inserts this first, so when he checks, I can't take with the knight and simultaneously defend my bishop. So yeah. I decided that protection from my bishop was necessary, and I used a move to do that. And okay. This was a pretty smart decision by him. And it's very instructive. When you have a piece pinned like this, my rook cannot move, obviously. It's instructional that he did not take this. Okay, rooks, they're assigned to the value of 5, and this is assigned to the value of 3. But those are just made up numbers. Well, not made up, but they're pretty accurate. But you don't take those numbers. Don't treat it like it's gospel. Rooks are not always stronger than bishops. And in this case, his bishop is much stronger than my rook. So he doesn't take this. He doesn't take immediately. Instead, he made this very smart play to take this instead. Yeah. Anything else I want to say here? No, basically, if you imagine a game scenario where I just sit around and I wait, 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 and he makes this passed pawn, and I take it. While my king is distracted taking this pawn on the side of the board, he comes up here, ransacks my king side, and I can do nothing about it since my king is over here. Basically, what I'm trying to say is this constellation can make an outside passed pawn, a pawn on the other side of like the main field over here. And I have a dilemma. If I don't stop the pawn with my king, the pawn promotes and I lose. And if I stop the pawn, my king is distracted, and while I'm distracted, his king comes up here, takes my king side because he gets there first, because my king is busy over here on the right. And I lose anyway, because he takes my pawns. So I'm like, okay, well, I lose. So, and yeah, this, after he gets to this queen, this is very instructive. I'll like stop him, that's kind of instructive, but very instructive what he does here. Pins my pawn, and forces me in front of my pawn. And while my pawn is stuck, he uses that time to get his king closer to me. And then he checkmates me, and I lose. So yeah, that's the game. Thanks for you all to watching, and yeah, have a nice day.